Looking for an MMO featuring glossy avatars, huge eyes that pierce into your soul, over-the-top combat lines,
Let's nip that in the bud.
ridiculously funny dialogues, and fast-paced thrilling combat? These anime MMOs has all that and plenty more to offer. From the fan-favorite Final Fantasy XIV to the long-running MapleStory, there's definitely an anime MMO out there for everyone. If fast-paced action is your heart's desire, Dungeon Fighter Online will make your heart explode. In a good way, of course. DFO is a side-scrolling 2D game similar to classic fighting titles such as Street Fighter and Golden Axe. You embody an action hero in a fantasy world. A variety of classes with unique combat styles are among the game's top features. Players have also praised the combo-based action combat system. Spectacular moves, deadly techniques, and amazing animations make each encounter an exciting experience. PvP or PvE, you can be sure that you'll get your daily dose of thrilling action. Mabinogi is an anime MMORPG developed by Nexon. The game is set in the land of Erin and features a Celtic mythology theme. Mabinogi has a unique aging system that allows players to age their characters as they play. Mabinogi is a veteran MMORPG that came out in 2004. Yes, it's an old game and the graphics reflect it, but guess what? Cute anime games never go out of style. The artwork is simply adorable, but there's more than that. The skill-based character system is one of the game's best features. Players can mix skills, items, and even titles to personalize their avatars. The tactical combat system is another great feature. If you know how to use your skills, you can finish challenging encounters without a single scratch. Regular updates and events keep things fresh for new and veteran players. Based on the insanely popular Digimon franchise, this MMO offers an RPG experience in a social environment. Raise your Digimons and team up with other players for dungeons and raids. More than 50 maps are available, so there is plenty of PvE content. Customization options such as outfits are part of the game too. One of the downsides to Digimon Masters Online is that it doesn't have a PvP system. Closers is an anime MMORPG developed by Natic Games. The game is set in the near future in Seoul, South Korea. Are you ready to take on otherworldly monsters who've come to wreak havoc on our planet? Positive reviews from thousands of Steam users stand as testimony that planet Earth has more than enough defenders. Closers present an episodic story in an anime setting. Thousands of items, weapons, skills, and armors allow players to come up with one-of-a-kind characters. Players will need to be quick on their feet in action combat as they have to jump, dodge, and execute combos to drive out the invaders. Or the other players in PvP battles. SoulWorker boasts about having a real anime feeling, and that's no overstatement. Intense boss fights, flashy combat moves, cute characters with big innocent eyes and deadly skills, this game has everything. The action takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. You can discover the story alone or team up with 3 fellow players for co-op questing. More than 100 dungeons and large-scale PvP battlefields will give you plenty of ways to interact with other players. Fly for fun is one of the most unique MMO experiences. Why? Because flying is not just a means of transportation, it's an integral part of the character system. Players change jobs as they level up. It may seem weird, but it's a great way to achieve playstyle versatility. Players can also set up shops to sell their items to others. Flyff has guild-only PvE events and PvP guild sieges. In fact, there are several endgame activities available only to those that are part of a guild. It's a great social system to bring players together. Tree of Savior is one of the cutest anime MMORPGs ever. It's the unique art style that draws most people towards it. However, this game is more than colorful graphics and fairy tale characters. It has a complex character system that allows players to freely design their avatars. It also has tons of cosmetic options. PvE content includes quests, open-world activities, dungeons, and challenging bosses. Guild wars and PvP arenas are not missing either. The reason why Genshin Impact isn't higher on our list is because it's not really an MMO. It's an open-world RPG with multiplayer features. It's still so good that we decided in the end to include it. The game is set in the world of Teyvat, where players take on the role of travelers as they explore the world and uncover its secrets. Genshin Impact is known for its beautiful graphics and interesting gameplay mechanics. One of the things that makes Genshin Impact stand out for better or worse is its use of the gacha system. This system allows players to spend in-game currency to roll for random items. These items can be used to improve your character or make them stronger. Elsword is an anime MMORPG developed by KOG Games. The game features a colorful cast of characters and fast-paced action combat. Can't get enough of beat-them-up side-scrolling anime MMOs? Elsword is another game that fits the bill. It comes with RPG mechanics, fast-paced combat, and a horde of enemies to defeat. The game is best enjoyed in co-op mode, which allows players to conquer more than 50 multiplayer activities such as dungeons. Several PvP modes with up to 8 participants are also on the features list. The character customization system creates endless opportunities for players. 13 unique fighters, lots of skills, and job changes are available. Dragon Raja is a mobile MMORPG but can be played on PC as well. It released in 2019. Compared to most other mobile MMOs, Dragon Raja is very well made with amazing animations and great voice acting. Dragon Raja caters to many different playstyles, and you can level up through normal gameplay, through PvP, or through casual activities like cooking or even photography. One of the things that makes Dragon Raja stand out is its visually stunning world. The game is powered by Unreal Engine and it really shows. From the bustling city streets to the beautiful countryside, Dragon Raja is a feast for the eyes. Aura Kingdom perfectly fits the requirements of any anime and MMORPG fan. Just a quick look at the beautiful world of Azuria is enough to know that it will absorb every hour of your gaming time. Solid gameplay elements make Aura Kingdom more than a pretty game. Fast-paced combat, a wealth of possibilities to customize characters, a complex companion system, and lots of content will keep you entertained for a long time. On top of that, thousands of Steam users recommend this free-to-play anime MMORPG. TemTem is a newish anime MMO that released in 2020. The game quickly gained popularity due to its Pokemon-esque gameplay mechanics and charming art style. In TemTem, players take on the role of TemTem tamers as they capture and train various creatures. These creatures can then be used in battles against other tamers or in cooperative multiplayer raids. If you're looking for an anime MMO with interesting creature designs and fun combat, then TemTem is definitely worth checking out. Final Fantasy XIV is not the only Final Fantasy game to make our list of the best anime MMOs. The first Final Fantasy game to make the jump to MMOs was Final Fantasy XI. The game is still going strong even today, although it's not updated as much or as frequently as its younger brother, Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XI is a more slow-paced, old-school experience compared to Final Fantasy XIV, but it is still a fantastic game in its own right with an amazingly detailed open world to explore. MapleStory is a side-scrolling MMORPG developed by Wizit and published by Nexon. The game is set in the Maple world and features cute, cartoonish graphics. The funny thing about this veteran anime MMO is that it outlived its successor. MapleStory features an adorable art style with cute 2D graphics. Don't be fooled by the sweet and casual appearance because, gameplay-wise, this seemingly innocent title packs quite a punch. More than 40 unique classes, a ton of cosmetic options, and diverse activities guarantee hundreds of hours of fun. The story is told with quests that take players on an adventure across the world. They journey through diverse environments, meet NPCs, discover secrets, and take down powerful enemies. Vindictus is an MMORPG developed by DevCat and published by Nexon. The game is a prequel to Mabinogi, and is known as Mabinogi Heroes in Asia. It features a dark fantasy theme. Vindictus uses a unique physics-based combat system that allows players to use the environment to their advantage. Vindictus also made our list of MMOs with the best action combat. Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis is a free-to-play anime MMORPG with a fair approach to the microtransaction system. Free players have access to all the game content. On top of that, they don't need to grind for hours on end to catch up with the premium users. The unique and challenging combat system is what sets PSO2 apart from other MMOs. Players can customize their combat techniques. 9 classes and 18 different types of weapons open up a multitude of possibilities when it comes to playstyle diversity. Blade and Soul is a martial arts-themed anime MMORPG developed by NC Soft. The game features an East Asian setting and utilizes a real-time battle system. Blade and Soul also has one of the most in-depth character customization systems of any MMORPG out there. Players will be able to choose from a variety of different faces, hairstyles, and clothes for their characters. Anime may not be the first word that comes to mind when one thinks about Blade and Soul, but there are several reasons to include it on this list. For starters, it's one of the best free-to-play MMORPGs. It has regular updates, many endgame activities, and a diverse class selection. You can also go a long way without visiting the premium store. The combat is fun and fast-paced. BNS may not look adorable, but the characters do have an anime look and the visuals are just gorgeous. Ragnarok Online is an anime MMORPG developed by Gravity. The game is set in the land of Midgard and features a Norse mythology theme. Ragnarok Online has a unique job system that allows players to choose from a variety of different classes. A bunch of Ragnarok titles have been released over the years, but for this list we are talking about the classic from 2002. Ragnarok Online is the pick for old-school MMO players looking for an anime-style game. The unique isometric graphics also caters towards players of classic 90s JRPGs, and has really held up well, and the player base is alive and well over 20 years after its initial release. Final Fantasy XIV is an MMORPG developed and published by Square Enix. The game is set in the fictional world of Hydaelyn and features a wide variety of different races and classes that players can choose from. Yes, this is a predictable winner on our best anime MMOs list. But if you haven't tried FFXIV by now, you should reconsider your priorities. In all seriousness, this game is amazing. It has everything you could want from an MMORPG. Diverse classes, tons of content, amazing graphics, a captivating story, humorous quests, challenging raids and player housing to name a few key features. Unlike the other games on this list, Final Fantasy XIV is not free to play, but it has a generous trial, so you'll get a good idea of the gameplay without spending a cent. So there you have it, our list of the best anime MMORPGs that you can play in 2022. What are your favorite anime MMOs? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe to MMORPG.gg for more MMO content.